Hello human. I am a tapir, one of the oldest mammals still walking on this earth. Long before roads, cars, and cities existed, my kind lived peacefully in the forests you see today. You may recognize me by my black and white body, but there is more to me than my appearance. I am gentle, shy, and important. As I move through the forest, I spread seed that helps trees grow and keep ecosystem alive. But today my home disappearing. Forests are cleared and roads cut through where I live. That is why you see me crossing highways not by my choice, but to survive. I am now endangered species. If I disappear, the forest will suffer and so will the world you live in. I do not you to stop developing your world, I ask you to develop it wisely. Slow down on Forest Road and protect our forest. Remember that this land is shared. I am not just an animal you see in books or signs. I am a life depending on your choice. Please remember me because when you protect me, you protect the future of nature itself. Bye-bye.
Background and taxonomy. The Malayan tapir is the largest of the 4 species of tapir and the only one native to Asia. Their scientific name is Tapirus indicus and their common name is Malayan tapir or Asian tapir, or we call it as telok or chipan. Their conservation status as an endangered species. Their evolutionary history, often called living fossils because they haven't changed much in millions of years. Their closest living relatives are actually horses and rhinoceros. About the scientific explanation, that is their physical adaptations. This is mostly the proboscis or the trunk. That is the tapir's most distinctive feature is its snout. Their anatomy, it is a highly flexible organ made of muscle and soft tissue that is a fusion of the nose and their upper lip. The function of this trunk is it is prehensile, meaning it can grab things. They use it to pluck leaves from high branches or as a snorkel while swimming. And it is also have a disruptive coloration, that is the aureole look. And why the black and white color? Okay, this is for the camouflage. In the moonlight or the dappled light of the rainforest, the high contrast pattern breaks up the outline of the tapir's body. This makes it harder for predators to identify them as a single animal. Secondly, it's a juvenile coats. Baby tapirs are born with brown coats and white stripes or spots like a watermelon to mimic the sunlight filtering through the forest floor. They only get the black and white look after 4 until 7 months. And lastly, it is about the digestive system and ecological role, that is their speed dispersal. Tapirs are gardeners of the forest. They eat a huge variety of fruits and plants. Because they move long distance and have a relatively slow digestion, they poop out seeds in different locations and also helping the forest regenerate.
We begin tonight with a breaking ecological crisis is occurring right in our own backyard. For millions of years, the Malayan tapir, our forest's most enigmatic gardener, has roamed the jungle of Southeast Asia. But tonight, new data reveals that the silent giant is facing a countdown to extinction. Classified as endangered on the IUCN Red List, the Malayan tapir population has plummeted to fewer than 2,500 mature individuals globally. Here in Peninsular Malaysia, the situation is even more dire, with some estimates suggesting as few as 700 to 800 remain in the same plight. Here along the central forest spine, where the primary driver of this decline is visible to anyone passing by. Habitat fragmentation. As we expand plantation and carve our new highways, we are effectively islanding tapir territories. These solitary animals are being forced out of their homes just to find food or mates, leading them directly into conflict with human infrastructure. The most tragic result of this is the staggering roadkill rate. Between 2020 and early 2024, at least 112 Malayan tapirs were killed on our roads. Because they are nocturnal and have specialized eyes that limit their vision in bright light, they are essentially walking blind into the path of high-speed traffic. It isn't just about the numbers you see on the road. When tapir lost their primary forest, they wander into villages and orchards. We've seen over 410 complaints regarding tapir disturbance in recent years. When these animals are translocated, their survival success rate is dangerously low. Furthermore, their slow reproductive cycle of 40-month pregnancy for just one calf means they simply cannot outbreed the rate at which they are being killed. And what is the impact if we lose them? Experts warn of a catastrophic ripple effect. As a keystone species, tapir consume over 380 different plant species and act as the primary seed disperser for heavy seeded trees that no other animal can handle. If the tapir goes, our rainforests lose their natural ability to regenerate. The loss of the tapir means the loss of forest diversity, which weakens our most critical defense against climate change. We are witnessing the silent vanishing of million-year-old heritage. The question remains, can we change the headlines before the story ends? Stay tuned as we continue to monitor the status of the Malayan Tapir Conservation Action Plan. I'm Nurhani Zahid Abu Bakar reporting for Breaking News. Thank you.
When we hear about endangered animals, many people think that it doesn't affect them. But the decline of these animals like Malayan tapir is a serious warning that our environment is in danger. So what can we do and why we should care? Scientists study Malayan tapirs to find out why their numbers are going down. The main problem are habitat loss from deforestation, road accidents, and illegal huntings. Research helps scientists find important places to protect and create safe paths called wildlife corridors so tapir can move between forests safely. They also use tools like camera traps and GPS tracking to watch tapirs. This helps to prevent poaching and conflicts between humans and tapirs. Without scientists, protecting tapirs will be very hard. Next, what society and governments can do? Governments can help by enforcing laws against illegal hunting and deforestation. They can build wildlife crossings such as eco-bridges to prevent road accidents. People in society can also help by supporting conservation program and teaching other people about tapirs. When community understands why tapirs is important, they are more likely to protect our forests. Finally, what can individuals do? Even small action helps. We can use less paper and choose sustainable products to reduce deforestation. We can drive carefully in wildlife area, report illegal activities, and support organizations that protect endangered animals. We can also share information about Malayan tapir on social media, or school project can also raise awareness. The more people know about tapir, the more we'll care. Lastly, why we should care? Malayan tapir can help keep forests healthy by spreading seeds. If they disappear, the forest balance is affected. Protecting tapirs also means protecting biodiversity and the environment.
What if we could rewind? When on the road, the car slows down significantly or stops, allowing the tapir baby to cross the road. Surely the baby will safe and none of the baby or the family of tapir get hit by the car too. So, their survival is in our hands. Every second we slow down saves a legacy. To prevent tapirs and other wildlife from being hit by cars, drivers must slow down, stay alert, especially at dawn, dusk in wildlife areas, use lower beams, and avoid swerving, while authorities need to build and maintain proper wildlife crossings, eco-bridges, underpasses, and educate the public on responsible driving through habitat. Key actions involve habitat protection, better infrastructure, and increased driver awareness to reduce roadkill.